Sup guys, so today I'm going to be doing an early prediction on who's going to make the MUT 24 Most Feared tournament. So we just got through the 2 weekends of ladders, and me personally, I think it's just absurd to have 2 weekends of ladders. Just 2 weekends, 4 days of just sweating your balls off. And you know, I love to compete in Madden, but that's just not good for your health. Anyways, besides that, the people that I think are going to make the tournaments are decided on their offensive abilities, being good on offense and defense. Because of course, there's guys that are missing this list that are better than some of these guys on one side of the ball, whether it's offense or defense. But in order to make a live event, I think you need to be good on both sides of the ball. That being said, the guys that I picked are good on both sides of the ball. And I will include some underdogs in here. I'm going to include my top 3. I'll do my top 5 players, and the 5th being the underdog to make it. But the 4 players that I think are going to make the live event are going to be, number 1, Henry. I mean, it's obvious. Henry's good on both sides of the ball, and he's the world champ for a reason. Okay, number 2. A guy who has not made the live events in, it's been a minute since he's made a live event. I don't know the last one that he's made. I want to say either the Thanksgiving tournament or the wild card from last year. I don't know. But number 2, I'm going to have to go with Wesley. Wesley's looking very good right now in the game. His ladder record, he's number 2 on the ladders. And he also went undefeated today. Today was the last day of ladders, and he went undefeated. As far as I've seen, he beat Henry. He beat all the players that you can think of pretty much today. So he's looking good. He's hot right now. He's got the momentum going into next weekend. Okay, so number 3. Number 3 was kind of tough between 2 players, but I'm gonna have to go with Kobo on this one. Kobo, I've seen him play in the $2,500 Maze tournament a couple weeks ago. That's the last time I've seen him play. But based off his ladder record, he's looking very good. Last time I seen him play, I just noticed how good he looked on the game. He's very, very quick. He's very explosive on offense, and I think he's very tough to stop on offense. His offense is it's just audibling around, and you know, he's got dots all around the field. As far as defense, he also looks very good. He makes the right adjustments when he needs to, and he definitely knows what he's doing. And Henry even stated that Kobo has beaten him many times in rep games. So that being said, I'm sure Kobo's on the level, or at least close to the level of Henry's skill. That being said, you know, he has a very high chance of making it. Okay, so that was my number 3. Now number 4. Number 4, I'm gonna have to be the last person to make the live. This one was tough. I'm gonna have to go with Astro. Astro was number 1 on the ladders. He was 19-3, and he decided to not play today because he didn't really need to. He knew he was secured for top 32. But the players that he beat yesterday, I believe, are very, very good players. He ran through Henry. He ran through, like I said, a lot of the guys that you can think of. But not only that, I've been watching him play over the last couple weeks in gulags, and I've seen his name around. I saw him wager carry Q for what, 1,000? Don't remember. Anyways, he looks very explosive. He looks like Henry. He looks like he's picked up some things from Henry offensively, and defensively, Astro's always been known for having good man coverage. And Mike Blitz 0, 3-3 Cub, you know, I'm sure he has the right adjustments out there. So I think he can defend, and I know he's explosive on offense. And everyone knows the best defense is a better offense, and I believe that. But at the end of the day, he can also get stops on defense. All right, so some honorable mentions. So this one was hard to think about, but I've been hearing some names around, and I watched a lot of competitive Madden today. I actually I took a seat. I took a seat today. I didn't play as much, but I was watching, and I noticed some players that look good. All right, so player number one, and I know that this is an honorable mention. Number one, it's Dez. Obviously, he could make it over any of the people that I named. Depends on how he's playing. Very explosive. He's always looking for that play that'll pop on offense. He'll audible around and find that play. He's like the passing version of Noah on offense. All right, so number two, this guy right here is an underdog for sure. Keep 2 9s, X True Fusion, broken play, whatever you want to call him. He's looking very good, and he could be any of these people. He could be if his defense is good, he can be anyone. That's where he's lacking on the game, is his defense. But as far as offense, he's one of the top players in the world on offense. Trey wide flex to trips tight end. He has a broken corner route, and he makes most of his reads. He's definitely an underdog. Next on the list, I would have to go with Abram. I've been hearing talk. I asked Henry what his thoughts are on Abram, and Henry thinks that Abram's very close to making the live skill level wise. Says he defends well, and he's very tough to stop on offense. So yeah, those are my guys that I think are going to make the most feared tournament. Feel free to share who you think are going to make it. Just know that the guys I decided that were going to make it were based on how good they were on offense and how good they are on defense, because you need to be good on both sides of the ball to make it. That's just how it is. All right, signing out. Thank you.